class of 2022. If you please stand or remain standing while our band plays the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So in case you're wondering, I did seriously consider starting this at 8 o'clock, just so you weren't looking at the sun. But I took a lot of grief for that, so I decided to stick with 7:30. Sorry guys, I know we practiced that, I messed it up. It was all my fault. So before we begin, I just would like to introduce some of our distinguished guests. Please stand when I call your name and remain standing until I finish. And please hold your applause until the end. TCA board members, Ms. Kenita Johnson, Ms. Sonia Whitleaver, Mr. Scott Palmer, Mr. Travis Williams, D20 board vice president, Mr. Will Temby, TCA president, Dr. Wes Sojourner, director of academic services, Mr. Wes Jolly, assistant principal, Mr. Gary Harris-Smith, senior volunteer coordinator, Ms. Steph Hilly, and any TCA founding families who are in the audience, please stand. Let's give them all a round of applause. So it is a tradition here at TCA for alumni to join the choir as they perform the two songs they perform every year. If you are one of those alumni and you would like to join the choir, please start making your way down to the risers at this time. Our mission here at TCA is to assist parents in their mission to develop exemplary citizens equipped with analytical thinking skills, virtuous character, and a passion for learning, all built upon a solid foundation of knowledge. Our desire is for our students to be not only academically prepared to tackle what lies ahead, but lead TCA as good people with strong character and a willingness to serve others. When I look at the graduates sitting before me today, I am confident that we have succeeded in that mission. It's now my pleasure to introduce the 2022 Salutatorian, Griffin Patton.
All right. Hey everyone, thank you for coming and congratulations. In TCA tradition, I'm going to start out this speech with economic analysis. In 1832, William Foster Lloyd described a phenomenon that would grow to be known as the tragedy of the commons. This concept describes how humans are driven by self-interest and why, logically, our actions towards a common good will decay in exchange for short-term gain. This phenomenon explains many of the problems our world faces today. From existential threats like military conflict, political corruption, and climate change, to internal threats like reckless driving, bullying, and discrimination, Many of our obstacles are a result of individual entities valuing their own interests above the common good. The tragedy of the commons can similarly be seen in high schools. Throughout my childhood, my father told me stories of his high school where he faced public shaming, anti-Semitism, and physical assault. This was the environment I expected to have to push through when entering TCA's high school. However, despite my expectations and those of William Foster Lloyd, these past 4 years have been radically different from what my father described. Not only were the negatives he experienced minimal here, but we have succeeded in creating a culture truly unique. All of us, from athletes to artists to engineers, are bound by an overwhelming sense of unity. On multiple occasions, I have seen us reach out to those in pain while others turn away. I have seen the strong lift up the weak, and I have seen the weak lift up the strong. And I have seen us repeatedly fight against our best interests in the pursuit of the common good. While there are many remarkable achievements of our class, I believe this is our most notable. Let us continue to push for what we believe is right. Let us continue to defy expectations. And let us carry into the world a spirit that can fight back against the tragedy of the commons. Thank you, and go Titans.
And now welcome our class of 2022 valedictorian, Gabe Wu.
Hello, fellow Titans, parents, and faculty. We're here today to celebrate an important milestone for the class of 2022, high school graduation. To start, I'd like to thank the TCA board and faculty for creating an environment where us students can flourish and grow into exemplary citizens. Also, I would like to thank the parents on behalf of the students for the constant care, support, and love you give us. I'm sure that we can all agree in saying that without your help, we wouldn't be where we are today. Mom, Dad, thanks for always being there for me, helping me, and encouraging me whenever I felt down or lost. Titans Creed says that Titans love, respect, and protect one another. In actuality, this creed applies not only to us Titans, but to everyone. Now, in rhetoric, I remember talking to Mr. Reed one day, and something he said really stuck out to me. He told me that even though students most likely won't remember what I teach them, they will remember how I treated them. Now, I wrestled with this idea because, to me, gaining knowledge and becoming smarter was like the only purpose of school. But after thinking about that for a while, I realized that even though learning is really important, other aspects of school are just as, or even more, maybe even more valuable. I realized that the way we treated each other matters. Now, looking at my own life, I found truth behind this statement. As many of you know, I played competitive tennis most of my life, and I've met many people because of it. Now, even though I usually forget how good or skilled each player was, I always remember their sportsmanship and whether or not they had a smile on their face. Similar to the saying that actions speak louder than words, the way you treat others has a much greater impact than anything else you do. Now, it's easy for me to stand here and tell you all to be kind to everybody, but I'm sure some of you guys are thinking, what about the people who are hard to love? What about the people who go out of their way to hurt your feelings? It's hard to show kindness and compassion to someone who doesn't care about you, and I'm sure you all know about that from experience. However, my answer still remains the same. Love them, be kind to them, turn the other cheek. Show them that treating others kindly results in a more joyful life filled with love, compassion, and happiness. Soon our paths will all diverge. Some of us are going to college, others to trade school, or maybe even directly into the workforce. This is because we're all different and thus achieve greatness differently. On one of his shows, Mr. Rogers says that as human beings, our job in life is to help people realize just how rare and valuable each one of us really is. That each of us has something that no one else has or ever will have. Something that inside that is unique to all time. It's our job to encourage each other to discover that uniqueness and to provide ways of developing its expression. We all have different interests, and some of us might not even know where those interests lie. So I encourage you all to use the next few years to find what makes you different, find what makes you happy, and to develop that as much as you can. Even though we're all unique, the way we treat each other should remain constant. Our love and kindness brings us together. Now, I have this very good friend of mine who's very different from me. And to be honest, a while ago, I thought that there was no way I would ever actually be friends with her. We come from different backgrounds, go to different schools, and lead different lifestyles. We had almost nothing in common. However, each time we saw each other, we treated each other with kindness. And after a while, I began realizing that even though we had nothing in common, I still liked talking to him and getting to know him. Now I enjoy his presence every time I hang out with him. Kindness works in mysterious ways. It brings people together who would normally never mesh and helps create friendships that last a lifetime. So take this to heart. Be kind, loving, and compassionate people. Take the kindness and love shown to you here at TCA and give it to the world. Wherever your next step in life takes you, lean in and find what makes you happy. Find how you can achieve greatness. Let's show the world what being a Titan truly means. Congratulations, class of 2022.
All right, at this time, your Titan choir, led by Shelley Walton and Susan Calvert, will be performing On Me a Soul by Z. Randall Stroop and For Good by Stephen Schwartz.
What the footprints of
the largest group of alumni I've seen join the choir in all my time here. Sorry, we don't have time for you. We're behind schedule. I'm just kidding. So our guest speaker tonight has been a teacher at TCA for 13 years. He told me his dream was just to continue teaching for at least another 50 years and just keel over in his classroom mid-sentence. So he really loves what he does. He also very rarely misses a day of work. When his car is broken down, he's riding his bike to work. I think it takes him a couple hours to get here. And one day it was cold and snowy, and Kurt shows up after riding his bike for a couple hours. So he's really dedicated to our students, and which is probably why he's been selected to be our speaker. So please welcome to the stage, Kurt Mew.
Class of 2022, charge to graduates. What am I supposed to charge you to do? Thinking 36 years since I sat in your place as a 17-year-old, I can tell you I expected none of my life to unfold the way it has. The steps that led me here today seem a bit haphazard. There are many people here at TCA who have followed a much more direct route, who have the impression reach this moment through more purposeful steps. There are also many more eloquent speakers here at TCA. Sober, Keek, Egg, Los, Knuth, Drake, Daggett. And those are just a few of my colleagues to whom I've listened to with any regularity. That said, I'm grateful you chose me to speak, so I will hazard some advice. Perhaps unsurprisingly, it comes from the past. I spend a lot of time thinking about the past. From my past, leaving high school, I thought my future was set. Planned to follow in the footsteps of my father, who I admire more than anyone. That all fell apart when I realized I wasn't my father. I decided to chart a different path and left. Even though I feared the change in direction would forever break the relationship I had with my dad. That fear proved unwarranted. As it turned out, all my father really wanted was for me to find my own way. That's not to say I think you all want to follow in your parents' footsteps or pursue a dream your parents have for you. But you probably imagined your future. Be ready to reimagine it and to rebuild it if your plan falls apart. It's okay. Today, you complete your public education. The training, education, and roles you find in the world from this point forward will be choices. If you find yourself waking up each day lamenting what you have to do rather than relishing what you get to do, reevaluate those choices. No matter how far down the path you've gone, you can change direction. Having been at that fork in the road several times, I can tell you, you may need a little help from your friends, but it's okay. Also, expect to never be done. It is perhaps a truism that we believe we will find peace when we reach some goal we set for our lives, that the riddle of the universe will unravel itself before us when we've done searching. Unfortunately, it's also true that once we achieve one goal, the main thing we discover is that it hasn't fulfilled us the way we hoped. It is not something to lament, it's something to celebrate. E. Cummings put it best when he wrote that those who achieve their goals and think themselves done, to those people the universe answers them only with spring. Take the fleeting victory and seek the next goal. It's okay. Moving on to lessons from U.S. history. You didn't think I'd miss the opportunity to teach you some history while I have a captive audience for one last time, did you? Mostly, I hope to leave you with questions to ponder, questions about your responsibilities. As you move on from TCA responsibilities, I hope you'll value more than your rights. First, from perhaps our best and most quotable president, Abraham Lincoln. On the question of what it meant to be American in the 1850s, Lincoln wrote, "As a nation, we began by declaring all men are created equal. When the nativist party gets control, it will read, all men are created equal except blacks and foreigners and Catholics." When it comes to this, I should prefer emigrating to some country where they make no pretense of love and liberty, to Russia perhaps, where despotism can be taken pure without the base alloy of hypocrisy. Lincoln's words are no less relevant today. As citizens, which you now are, how will you fight that tendency to label those outside of the majority as targets? How will you protect them? Second, George Washington's least followed advice, a warning about the baneful effects of dividing into parties. Washington said, "The alternate domination of one faction over another, sharpened by the spirit of revenge, leads to despotism. The disorders and miseries which result incline the minds of men to seek security and repose in the absolute power of an individual, and sooner or later the chief of some prevailing faction, more able or more fortunate than his competitors, turns this disposition to the purposes of his own elevation on the ruins of public liberty." Looking at the world around us, Washington's advice still resonates. How will you deal with the other side of the ideological fence? Will you work with them and treat them with respect, or perpetuate the cycle of revenge he described? Where will you lead our republic? Third, from Langston Hughes, essay about black artists in the 1920s overcoming the pressure to create white art. We younger black artists who create now intend to express our individual, dark-skinned selves without fear or shame. If white people are pleased, we're glad. If they're not, it doesn't matter. We know we are beautiful and ugly too. Though Hughes was specifically addressing black artists in the 1920s, his message has broader meaning. Don't fear being yourself. Changing that to fit in won't help you find beauty, either in yourself or others. It will just trap you in ugliness, making that intolerance and division acceptable. Will you choose to see the beauty of those who won't fit and can't conform, or just their supposed ugliness? That's a lot to put on your shoulders as high school graduates. But as you leave the classical academy in our college, the military, or some other field of work, realize that such burdens of citizenship do fall on your shoulders. You have the right as Americans to ignore them. But from my experience of those among you I know best, I believe you can and will make real contributions to America. Expect the road to be unpredictable. Develop tolerance, a willingness to work with others, and the ability to accept the beauty as well as ugliness in everyone, and you will create a brighter future. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you, and congratulations on completing this first step. Class of 2022.
Aristotle wrote that in making a speech, one must study 3 points. First, the means of producing persuasion. Second, the language. And third, the proper arrangement of the various parts of speech. The core values document states that students do the work of learning and perform the act of knowing. As a culminating event, our seniors are asked to answer, choose one of a few pretty simple questions. Questions like, what does it mean to be human? How does one pursue truth, beauty, and goodness? What is the purpose of human existence? What is the nature of justice? These simple questions that are pretty easily answered. So they wrestle with these, and it's an incredibly personal assignment for our seniors. They put their hearts into that, and we've discovered over time that they take it personally, and they really invest themselves in this project. So essentially what we're asking them is to reflect on how TCA has influenced this philosophy over their time here. They're questioned, they're challenged, sometimes mildly attacked, not really, just a little bit, because we want to see if they've really thought this through. Then a few finalists are chosen, and those finalists then come before Dr. Sojourner and Mr. Jolly and Mr. Galvin and myself, and they answer more questions. We just wanted to see what they're thinking. Among those finalists, we choose a winner, and that winner gets their name etched onto the Crutchman Cup. The Crutchman Cup is named after Jim and Mary Crutchman, founding parents, and this cup is on display for years to come. So finalists, when I call your name, if all of you finalists could please come to the stage. Hope Onfelt. Quinn Cunningham. Lizzie Hilly. And McKenna Peterson. And this year's Crutchman Cup winner is, I forgot, just kidding, McKenna Peterson. I think McKenna wanted to take that home. It doesn't even fit in any of our trophy cases. We didn't really think it through when we ordered it. So it's most of the time on display in my office. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about Titan exemplars. Every year I ask every one of our teachers to send me a list of names of the students who they feel most embody what it means to be a Titan. There's no definitive way to define this, but we look at our core values document, and we look for students who are honorable, compassionate, and humble, have a desire to serve others, are able to produce fruitful work, are respectful, have a passion for lifelong learning, demonstrate a hunger for knowledge. They're engaging in the classroom, they represent TCA honorably in athletics and or the arts, and they are service-oriented. Seniors, when I call your names, please join me here on stage. Hope Onfelt. Quinn Cunningham. Catherine Erickson. Ryan Flaherty. I don't think he's here yet. Ryan is playing lacrosse. He's racing to get here as we speak. Lizzie Hilly. And Natalia Wright. You're good. Congratulations. Unless you want to finish this for me, Quinn, you're more than welcome to. Dr. Sojourner and Mr. Palmer, if you could join me here on the stage. As the principal of Classical Academy High School, I do hereby certify that the students who will receive their diplomas today have met all requirements set forth by the TCA Board of Education and have earned the right to be called graduates of the Classical Academy. I present these students to you for your approval.
Real quick, graduates, I joined TCA the year most of you were born. I haven't been here as president that long. 8 years ago, when I became president, a few of my former students in junior high saw me in the hallways the first couple weeks, couple days of school, and they're like, Dr. Sojo, you're back. You're the president. What does the president do? For about 8 years, I've been trying to figure that out. Mostly, I have 3 important sentences to read, and I'm going to do it right now. Mr. Shields, Mrs. Cutts, Mr. Aerosmith, teachers, thank you for your excellent work in preparing these students for this most important day. As TCA's president, it is with great pride that I present this class of 2022 with assurance that each of these young men and women have met all of the high school graduation requirements of the Classical Academy and the state of Colorado. I therefore recommend that Mr. Scott Palmer, member of the TCA Board of Directors, declare these students graduates of the Classical Academy High School class of 2022.
Good evening. When I see this class, I see everything that gives me hope for the city, the state, and this nation. I see doctors, I see nurses, I see engineers, I see carpenters, I see contractors, I see commissioned and non-commissioned officers in the military. I see amazing future spouses and nurturing parents. I see everything that is right in this world today. I see a group of the finest senior class in the year of 2022. I've been honored to know many of you and watch you grow into these amazing individuals. So with that, it is with great pride that I accept, on behalf of the Board of Directors, these students as bona fide graduates of the Classical Academy 2022.
Tyler Scott Adams. Tyler will be attending Colorado Mason University. His favorite TCA memory is Marching Band State 2021. All his friends came together to finish strong, leaving no regrets. Hope Jordan Onfeld. Hope will be attending John Brown University in the fall to study elementary education. She will also be running cross country and track as a Golden Eagle. Her favorite TCA memory is sharing a watermelon with her cross country teammates in the stadium at Bear Creek Park after winning state her senior year. Justine Diane Anderson. Will be attending Colorado Mason University to further her academic and athletic career. Favorite TCA memory is the senior lacrosse season. Charlotte Shaw Land Bacon. Charlotte will be attending Grand Canyon University to major in forensic science. Favorite TCA memory is camping on the field with her friends. Mason James Barrett. Mason will be attending the University of Colorado Springs. His favorite TCA memory is the junior year prom. Robert Wayne Beach. Will be attending Pikes Peak Community College. Favorite TCA memory was the senior year morgue. Tyler Joseph Bonaquista. Will be attending Belmont University studying audio engineering. His favorite TCA memory is getting second place with the baseball team junior year and the memories they made. Annalise Ruth Bracchini. Will be attending PPCC to pursue a degree in nursing. Favorite TCA memory is all the time spent with friends at marching band competitions. Andrew Jordan Brager. Brager will be going to Kapiolani Community College in Hawaii. His favorite TCA memory is having team sleepovers with the soccer team and all the fun times they had. Richard Brock Carpenter. He attended Taylor University. His favorite TCA memory is playing soccer for 4 years and scoring against Skyview and Niwot. Madison Lee Carter. He attended University of Colorado Springs. Favorite TCA memory is cheering on the sidelines for the senior homecoming football game. Ellen Virginia Chadwick. He attended Grand Canyon University. Favorite TCA memory is 6th grade at East and the fun coffee runs at lunch with her friends. Madeline Geneva Kopic. Will be attending UCCS to study history. Favorite TCA memory is senior night against Sand Creek. Their old coach came and they won the game. Quinn Joseph Cunningham. Quinn will be attending Colorado Christian University to study biblical studies and business administration. Favorite TCA memories are the 5 a.m. football practice, the JCL side quest, making Italian gushers in the toaster oven, and all the time with people. Breland Irene Seibler. She attended UCCS for a degree in psychology and criminal justice. Favorite TCA memory is taking candid pictures of Sophia. Alexandra Hope De Leon. Attending UCCS studying social work. Favorite TCA memory, tailgating in Emma's truck after the senior sunrise and being so slap happy that nothing made sense. Grace Carol DeCoste. Which we attended Colorado Christian University. Favorite TCA memory is getting sushi and ice cream from King Soopers after the senior year homecoming. Owen Stewart Dodge. He attended Grove City College for a medical biology major with the intent of becoming a physician after med school. His favorite TCA memory is playing Jimmy Winter in the fall musical and the friends he made in choir and theater. Olivia Michelle Donahue. We're going to be studying biochemistry at Colorado Mesa College. Favorite TCA memory is qualifying for nationals in Lincoln Douglas debate. Gracie McKay Dorney. We're playing basketball at Cornell University and studying kinesiology. Favorite TCA memory is the moment of pure joy and excitement after they beat Lewis Palmer in the first round of playoffs for basketball, and then finding out they would play Severance at home for the second round. Carissa Ann Arisman. Chris will be attending CSU Fort Collins in the honors program for studying biomedical anatomy and physiology. Favorite TCA memories are being a part of the Titan marching band and doing the TCA musical, and of course, Quinn bringing all the girls chocolate once a month in Latin 5. Catherine Mary Erickson. Will be attending Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah, where she will be studying business and marketing. Favorite TCA memory is serving alongside student council, the student body president, building school spirit in all the events, and creating great memories together. We are Titans. Karis Joy Iberg. First, will be attending the School of Ministry of Calvary Worship Center. After that, everything. She wants to try every good thing in God's timing. Favorite TCA memories are senior year as a whole because of state marching band and prom. Also Latin 5 when there were more teachers than students in the classroom. Remington Michelle Federick. We attended Colorado School of Mines. Favorite TCA memory, going on the field trip to the zoo for biology with friends freshman year. Henry Robert Boise. Interview attending CU Boulder, majoring in molecular biology with a pre-dental track. His favorite TCA memory is making the varsity soccer team as a freshman. Madeline Elizabeth Fontana. Will be attending Coker University. Favorite TCA memory, an 8th grade choir when they threw a cake wedding while singing Going to the Chapel. Micah John Foster. Mike will be attending the University of Wyoming with the Army ROTC. His favorite TCA memory is when his Jeep rolled into the swamp in the back of the high school parking lot. Maura Margaret Frank. Will be attending Northwest Missouri State University to study dietetics and play on the soccer team. Favorite TCA memory is being on the soccer team, but especially winning the quarterfinal game junior year in a PK shootout. Caroline Elizabeth Fry. Caroline will be attending Colorado Christian University to study elementary education. Favorite TCA memory is field day at Central and eating celebratory Otter Pops with her favorite people. Micah Christopher Gayona. Micah says he'll be attending Gap Year University. His favorite TCA memory is his minivan Victor with 444,000 miles. Dylan Joseph Glorioso. Dylan will be playing football at Charleston State. His favorite TCA memory is Mr. Keith murking 5 high school boys at the same time during the senior lock-in. Braden Michael Verbenek. Braden will be attending UCCS in the fall. His favorite TCA memory is this. Sarah Sophia Greeny. Sarah will be attending college at Embry-Riddle in Prescott, Arizona. Favorite TCA memory is spending the night in tents on the field for the senior prank. Samuel Mark Rodelushin. Will be attending Wheaton College. His favorite TCA memory is Mary Kay basketball during partial with the special friends. Chelsea Lynn Hale. Will be attending Northern Arizona University to study nursing. Favorite TCA memory is the senior lock-in. Hannah Elise Paulgarth. Will be attending Colorado Christian University to pursue a bachelor's degree in the science of nursing. Her favorite TCA memory is state marching band freshman year and their final performance of E Pluribus Unum. She walked off the field, tears in her eyes, knowing that show would change her life, and it did. Ian William Hamilton. He will be attending MSU Denver for sports management, where he will be doing throws for track. His favorite TCA memory is dressing Matthew up for the Antigone court trial. Eric John Hedges. Eric will be attending CU Boulder. His favorite TCA memory is missing a school dance to play Nerf guns with the guys until 1 a.m. and taking marching band dubs. David James Hernandez. He's planning to do the pre-dental program at Creighton University. His favorite TCA memory is when they got a ton of people to steal Rampart's flag. Elizabeth Margaret Hilly. He attended St. Olaf College in Northfield, Minnesota to pursue a degree in music and French. Favorite TCA memory is laughing until she cried and being absurd in French forward. Christopher Michael Hines. Chris will be attending Thomas Aquinas College in Santa Paula, California. His favorite TCA memory is our state finals wrestling, the JCL side quest, and Queen. Anson Jacob Hogan. Will be attending Colorado Mesa University. Favorite TCA memory, breaking the 4x1 school record in track. Kylie Ashton Holmes. Plans to continue to work and save up to go to college in the near future. Favorite TCA memory is volunteering at the National Mill Dog Rescue with her senior flex class. Seeing firsthand what they do for the dogs was inspiring. Earning the dogs' trust is everything, especially after what they had been put through in the mills. Lincoln Cole Hoosier. Will be attending Pikes Peak Community College to study fire science. Favorite TCA memory is going to lunch with his best buddies, John, Cade, Sam Spencer, Braden Mason, and Mitchie. Chloe Faith Huddle. Chloe will be attending Grand Canyon University to study nursing. Favorite TCA memory is senior year, just living it up and enjoying every moment. Winning state in marching band, school dances, senior lock-in, and being at TCA. Alexander Daniel Huerta. Will be attending University of Colorado Springs to study exercise science. Favorite TCA memory was 6th grade. It was a very memorable year. Had great friends, a great teacher, Mr. Walters, and fun events. It was also very memorable because of the big transition between 6th and 7th grade. Miles Gregory Johnston. Miles will be attending CU Boulder to major in engineering. His favorite TCA memory was his first wrestling meet. Brooklyn Lene Jones. She attended Johnson University in Knoxville, where she'll play basketball and study teaching English as a second language, so she can become a missionary. Favorite TCA memory, 4 years of TCA basketball memories with some of her best friends and doing the wobble in the locker rooms to hype themselves up. Chance Smith Jerkowitz. After attending PPCC and then transferring to a 4-year college, his favorite TCA memory is finally being able to go to a real JCL after 4 years of trying. The payoff was worth it. Kate Grace Kazmarek. Will be attending the Mont School of Music at Denver University to get a bachelor's in violin performance/music. Favorite TCA memory, going to the 8th grade state science fair with the whole science gang and Mrs. Muir. The whole weekend was awesome, and she still has the $2 bill Mrs. Muir gave her on her wall. Garrison Fielder Keaton. Doing the Impact 360 Gap Year program. Favorite TCA memory, walking home from TCA Central every day with Iric. When they got home, they would get on their walkie-talkies on Channel 4 to talk to one another some more. Chase Allen Keller. Will be attending Colorado Christian University. His favorite TCA memory is playing under the lights on the football team in front of their fans and with his classmates. Jordan Renee Kitch. Will be attending the University of Kansas to pursue a degree in music education. Favorite TCA memory is being drum major her senior year and winning her second state championship. Matthew Richmond Knuckles. Will attend 1 year at PPCC and then transfer to Colorado Mesa. His favorite TCA memory is teaching Hellenistic paganism to the school with Brayton Rabenik. Amanda Catherine Leach. Will be attending the Masters University and pursuing a degree in veterinary medicine. Favorite TCA memory is the 4 years she played volleyball with TCA and the relationship she built with her teammates and coaches. Annabelle Cecilia Long. Will be attending Colorado State University. Favorite TCA memory is going to the basketball games with her friends. Paige Lane Luft. Paige will be attending Front Range Community College in Fort Collins for the Vet Tech program. Her favorite TCA memory is senior prom. Spencer Lee Lukenbill. After joining the Air Force, his favorite TCA memory is the senior year homecoming football game. Caitlin Marie McCartney. Will be attending the University of Colorado Springs. Favorite TCA memories are playing high school soccer, specifically all the feelings of being family, and also junior prom dancing to Dancing Queen with Anna. Melina Constantina McClure. We were playing soccer for and attending the University of Colorado Springs. Favorite TCA memories? Every goofy moment in class. Moments with the teammates on the court, field, and track. Those dances at football games, so many moments to choose from. This must be a good sign that you can't choose just one singular memory. Kennedy Madeline McDonald. Kennedy plans to run D1 at Grand Canyon University and study exercise science. Favorite TCA memory? Chips and salsa party with Mr. Shields. Aiden William McMillan. Aiden will be attending the University of Utah School of Music to study music education. His favorite TCA memory is accidentally holding hands with Mr. Ebert freshman year in front of all the senior girls. Renee Mattingly Meyer. We're going to UCCS for prereqs needed to apply for dental hygiene school. Favorite TCA memory is cheering for Friday night football games and cheering for the 2021 state football game. Bria Shea Miles. Bria will be attending Grand Canyon University. Favorite TCA memories are 6th grade at East, when Quinn would bring in a toaster oven and make cookies, and Hope's 100th day shirt. Joshua Xander Mitchell. Will be attending Pikes Peak Community College. His favorite TCA memories are spending partial with friends and attempting to kidnap Mr. Keith and Mr. Reed. William David Moore. Will be attending Woodbridge University in Spokane, Washington. Favorite TCA memory is winning the state championship in cross country with his teammates, and then boxing Chandler Wilburn the same night. Camden Robert Moulton. He's taking a gap year and moving in with his brother, then the following year hopefully attending the University of Arkansas to study art. Favorite TCA memory, every Thursday after rehearsal during musical season, they would go to In-N-Out for a while. Every time something different would happen that would always make them laugh, he never left regretting that he went. Grace DeMay Euler. Will be attending Liberty University to study nursing. Favorite TCA memory is joining the track team and making friendships that she will keep forever, and of course going to state for track. She loves her track friends so much. Morgan Noel Mullins. Will be attending Colorado School of Mines. Favorite TCA memory is hanging out with friends at lunch and the cool story bucketing them. Ruth Caroline Murray. She attended UCCS for freshman year with plans to transfer to another university to study journalism and fashion management. Her favorite TCA memory is fitting 11 people in Jill's 5-seater car and consequently getting stuck in the trunk. Haley Jolie Nguyen. We're going to CU Boulder for the law program. Favorite TCA memory is Peter Wilson tipping his hat every time he passed him in the hallways or when he would hold the door. Adam Joseph Patch. Will be attending Colorado Mesa University. His favorite TCA memory is getting candy from Miss Amy while skipping class. Cade Stephen Palmer. Will be attending the United States Air Force Academy. His favorite TCA memory is senior lunch with his best pals. Connor James Parker. Will be attending Pikes Peak Community College. His favorite TCA memory is state marching band competition in Grand Junction. Griffin Reese Patman. Griffin will be attending the Georgia Institute of Technology to study computer science. Favorite TCA memory is beating friends with pool noodles at Senior Sunset. Mark Andrew Peterson. Will be attending MSU Denver for a bachelor's in aviation science. Favorite TCA memory is his sophomore year musical Holiday Inn. McKenna Ava Hope Peterson. Will be attending King's College in New York City to study politics, philosophy, economics, and international affairs. Her favorite TCA memory is the 4 years of TCA musicals. Molly Joan Peterson. Will be attending Western Colorado University to study mechanical engineering. Favorite TCA memory is when there was a fire at Great Wolf Lodge and her English class blew it way out of proportion and it was so much fun. Obviously, they didn't get anything done for the rest of the class. Tressa Marie Peterson. We study psychology at Pikes Peak Community College. Favorite TCA memory is all the time spent growing strong friendships with her friends. Brennan Lewis Pieper. Venerably studying mechanical engineering at the University of Colorado Boulder. His favorite TCA memory is Mr. Ebert racing the school's activity bus on the way back from football. Adeline Grace Horson. Be attending Colorado Christian University. Favorite TCA memory is playing frisbee in the sprinklers at the National History Day state competition. Stephen David Rohde. Stephen will be doing vocational training through the Intelitech Skills Academy. His favorite TCA memory is all the great friends over the years since kindergarten and how those friends voted him their homecoming king senior year. Thank you, he will never forget you all. Nathan Isaiah Rower. Nathan will be attending Colorado Christian University on the pre-med track. His favorite TCA memory is painting his name big on the new press box. He hopes he made you look, because his favorite memory is making you turn around and look during graduation. Allison Lee Rose. We attend the University of Puget Sound in Tacoma, Washington. Favorite TCA memory is spending time with the animals and Mrs. Registers in the Smith's biology room and the biology field trip to the zoo. Emma Jean Sanchez. We take the summer off to travel and going to school in the fall. Her favorite TCA memory is learning fire safety in Miss Swank's class and how Kate Palmer was freaking out. Savannah Marie Sansoni. We'll be attending the University of Colorado Springs to study elementary education with a minor in Spanish. Her favorite TCA memory is playing unicorns with Dylan Glorioso at recess. Emily Lauren Schaefer. We'll be attending Colorado State University. Her favorite TCA memory is cheering at football games with her besties. Matthew Stephen Segovia. We'll be attending Fort Hays State University in Hays, Kansas and playing for their football team. His favorite TCA memory is playing the state championship for football his junior year. William Edward Silsby. We'll be attending CSU Fort Collins. We'll be studying business and marketing. His favorite TCA memory is just recently beating the school record in 4x1 in track, which had not been beaten since 2015. Emily Rose Silva. We'll be attending Colorado College to pursue a major in neuroscience. Favorite TCA memory is the 8th grade dinner dance and dancing with her favorite people. Josiah Timothy Smith. We'll be attending CU Boulder in the College of Arts and Sciences. His favorite TCA memory is winning state for ultimate frisbee. Noah Michael Smith. We'll be attending Colorado Christian University to study music education. Favorite TCA memories are state championship victories, starting with marching band freshman and senior years, then finishing with ultimate frisbee just this month. Thank you to his band and ultimate families for making high school awesome. Zachary Nathaniel Snyder. We'll be studying cybersecurity at UCCS, work, and a little travel. Favorite TCA memory was standing on the podium with the stadium lights on him as they played the last note for marching band state. Then standing with the other majors as they did their salute and received the state championship title. Carlos Antonio Soto Cabrera. Will be working and attending PPCC. His favorite TCA memory is sobbing down Highway 24 with his friends, knowing they made it to state. Dakota Philip Strabet. We attending PPCC in the Fire Science program. Favorite TCA memory is when Luca found a tape measure in the garbage and carried it around all day. Joshua Edwin Swank. Joshua will attend Florida Southern College as a freshman soccer recruit and will study marketing with an emphasis on sports business. His favorite TCA memory is stealing Rampart's staff with the boys.
Let's go, baby!
Chase Stephen Tedrow. We attending Laterno University. Favorite TCA memory is winning the state championship with the Ultimate Frisbee team. Grace Pate Tesser. Grace will be attending Regis University to study history and music. Her favorite TCA memories are the Latin 5 shenanigans and going to Village Inn after theater shows. Robert Reiner Thomason III. Will be attending Pikes Peak Community College and Nanta Biola. Favorite TCA memory, football games, co-playing, and seeing the crowds. Will Haddon Thomason. Will be attending Pikes Peak Community College. His favorite TCA memory is accidentally faking his own death before wives. Cameron Alexander Thornton. We attending Ithaca College to major in cinema and photography. Favorite TCA memory is winning state for marching band senior year. It was so fun to win after all the hard work during the season, and he's glad he spent it with his low brass family. Ashlyn Nicole Trogstad. Will be studying nursing at UCCS. Her favorite TCA memory is watching her brother's basketball playoff in 2020. Carolina Knock Trong. Will be attending the College of St. Mary, majoring in biology and playing tennis. Favorite TCA memory is going to see the orangutans at the zoo freshman year. Sophia Rose Valentine. Will be running D1 at Creighton University. Favorite TCA memory is running cross country and track. Building relationships and fighting through adversity with teammates has helped her grow in character. Aaron Michael Vanderwall. Will be attending Pikes Peak Community College, followed by UCCS, majoring in psychology to become a licensed professional counselor. His favorite TCA memory is playing foursquare at Central Elementary. Catherine Rebecca Vaughn. Will be attending Valencia College in Orlando to study hospitality. Favorite TCA memory is pep band at Friday night football games and the marching shows. Emery Christine Waite. To attend a summer semester at Brigham Young University and then serve an 18-month mission in San Francisco for a church. Her favorite TCA memories are Mr. Knuth's math rap, Mr. Frick's troglodyte song, Ducking Miss Swain's classroom, Latin 5 with the Goose Disease and Crab Bay Trio, Bestie's Lunches with Mr. Shields, and many more memories. Thank you, TCA. Tasker Michael Walker will be attending Arapahoe Community College. Favorite TCA memory is the first time driving to school by himself. Nathan Zachary Ward will be attending Southwestern Oregon Community College to play baseball and pursue a degree in journalism. His favorite TCA memory is playing in the 3A Baseball State Championship junior year. Annalise Grace Welch will be attending UCCS to major in biomedical sciences. Favorite TCA memories are winning the quarterfinal game in 11 penalties her junior year and everyone rushing the field. Also all the sleepovers and dinners with the team, especially almost losing M out the back of the car. Aubrey Danielle Whitcomb. Aubrey taking a gap year to work. Favorite TCA memory? Doesn't have one because every day was great. Ashlyn Nevaeh Whitlock. Ashlyn will go where the wind blows her. Favorite TCA memory is 5th period partial. Jillian Valleen Whitlock. Will be attending Pikes Peak Community College for prereqs, then University of Wyoming to study criminal justice. Her favorite TCA memory is Mr. Lowe's English class, where Matthew Knuckles became the teacher and Mr. Lowe's was a student with everybody else. Cade David Weedeye. Will be attending UCCS or PPCC. Favorite TCA memory is hanging out with his boys, Cade, Lincoln, Spencer, John, Braden, Sam, Josh, and Mason. Peter Russell Wilson will be attending the New Mexico Institute of Mining and Technology, where he will pursue a computer science degree. His favorite TCA memory is his 16th birthday, where he was able to spend the whole day with his best friends playing board games until 5 in the morning and then sleeping over. Zachary Matthew Winter. Plans to stay in Colorado Springs and attend a trade school for blacksmithing and welding. His favorite TCA memory is the time when Mr. Lowe's and Matt Knuckles switched places so that Matt was teaching and Mr. Lowe's was on his phone doing all the things that Matt did every day in World Lit. Natalia Lenora Wright. Will be attending the United States Air Force Academy. Favorite TCA memory is finding her voice in marching band and all the funny moments she got to witness during her time on drama. Gabriel Holmwen Wu. Gabe will be attending University of Colorado Boulder, majoring in engineering with a focus on pre-medicine. Favorite TCA memory is hanging out with friends at the car, enjoying each other's company so much that 6 hours feels like 30 minutes. Talking about their beliefs and bonding over music, one of the best nights of his life. John Thomas Zitzman. He'll be attending Western Governors University and he is going to love it. Favorite TCA memory is entering the cooking contest competition with Braden, Sam, and Mr. Lowe's and taking first place with the caprese salad. He will forever cherish the victory. Caleb Dwayne Austin. attending Illinois Institute of Technology to study and play lacrosse. His favorite TCA memory is Aiden McMillan's performance of Jabberwocky. Ryan Thomas Flaherty. Ryan will be playing rugby at the U.S. Naval Academy. His favorite TCA memory is dancing with Mr. Keek and Mr. Frick at prom. Marguerite Elizabeth Shipford. Will be attending Regis University to study nursing and play lacrosse. Her favorite TCA memory was the first assembly this year when everyone was just thankful to be there and there was lots of school spirit.
It's another real reason that there's a president here is to kill time. Marguerite Elizabeth Schiffer, walk swiftly and safely. I am watching you. While I kill time, graduates, or soon-to-be graduates, I'll do a version of my killing time speech for the past several years. I would ask you to remember when Mr. Keek spoke to you all at capping, he gave you 3 main points. All 3 of my main points have to do with being grateful. Be grateful for each other. For a lot of you, this is the last time you're going to see each other ever. Some of you will after tonight, but some of you won't. I would ask for you to give each other a hug or a fist bump, a toe bump, or we do COVID days, and thank each other. I would also ask you to thank the teachers that are sitting behind you. They're here because they love you. They're here because they want to be here, not because they have to be here. They gave a good portion of their life to breathe life into you, so I would ask you to give them a big hug as you walk out of here. And finally, and most importantly, spend a little bit of time with your parents after the ceremony tonight. It's a pretty rough time for them. I know this with my own 2 graduates. Lots of emotions, happiness and joy and sadness and angst and worry about the future. And I can pretty much guarantee that at some point in the real near future, mommy or daddy will walk into your room and they'll sit down and they'll cry. Because this is a big emotional time for them. So make sure you give them a big hug, okay? Look at that, Mr. Shields. She returned. Congratulations, class of 2022. Appreciate you all. Thanks for what you have done for this school. Appreciate you.
Do I have something on my back? She has managed, as you laugh, to ruin a perfectly good suit and some perfectly good shoes, and thanks to Knuckles, a perfectly good tie. So I appreciate that. I'm going to say a couple things real quick. First, remember the exit. Remember to exit when we're done here. Parents, I don't need to tell you this. Dr. Sojourner talked about it a little bit, but time with these now young adults is going to be really hard to carve out. So take advantage of every opportunity you have to spend time with them, because you don't know how much time you have. Seniors, take time to cultivate relationships. When you boil it all down, this is what's the most important. And answer the phone when your parents call you. They want to hear your voice. A text does not suffice. So now, seniors, if you would please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, in under 95 minutes, I present to you the Classical Academy class of 2022.